Hi, this is Ikey, and this is my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the Sega Genesis classic, released in 1992, November 24th. And here's the opening title screen. As you can see, Sonic, accompanied by Tails, the new character, just joined the crew. The crew of one, I should say. Tails will accompany you throughout the game. Either the computer will mimic your actions or just, follow you around basically. Or you can have a player 2 play as Tails and just mess stuff up. I mean, he can cause some issues, but if you have two people, I mean, it's awesome to have him flying around there. This is Dr. Robotnik, also known as Eggman, one of Sega's original ideas to replace Alex Kidd, Sega's former trademark character. And he was designed after Teddy Roosevelt or something like that, which I didn't know. I had to look that up on Wikipedia. But yeah, basically Sonic games, side-scroller. A lot of fun. The speed is just amazing. So this is me clearing stage 1, act 2. Basically every level, 2 levels, then a boss at the end of the second level, and as you can see, most of the challenge of the game is getting through the levels without dying. I mean, the environment's more the enemy than the enemies that are running around. And what your goal is to collect 100 coins, which will give you a free guy, and I believe if you have 100 coins at the end of the level, you get a free continue. And this is me in Casino Zone. There's a little slot thing there. You can get a lot of coins really fast, or you can lose them all really fast, but there's Sonic chilling. Now, this game's got some crazy speed. The first Sonic the Hedgehog just blew people away, literally. I mean, nothing came close to the speed that you would find in these games. I don't know how they did it, but, this game's probably one of the reasons a lot of games are out today that are this fast. But, to show you kind of some of the speed. It's kind of hard to see through the YouTube video, but one interesting thing about this game is with most side-scrollers, you go forward and then you can't go back. In this game you can go back. I mean, it's limited to a certain amount. Just in case you miss something. And here's another example of the crazy speed you get. Like I said, go through level after level, usually 2 and then a boss. Collect coins, not coins, rings I should say. It's a lot of fun, it's really fast paced. There's actually a 2-player mode where you just race each other, which is a lot of fun. And the coolest thing about this game, when everyone's played the original Marios and stuff like that. Well, if you haven't, I don't know who you are while you're watching this video, but in Mario you eat a mushroom, you get bigger. If you get hit, you shrink back down. If you get hit again, you die. In this game, you hold your rings. If you get hit, you drop them all over the place. But instead of, just losing them and being screwed, they'll fly all over the screen and you can recover them, which is really nice. I mean, I've beaten some bosses in this game with just holding one ring and, after losing it once, picking it back up again over and over again. And that's the only reason I survived. But here's me just flying through. And Here's one of the biggest challenges in the game right here, just one little set of jumps that if you don't time right, you'll see what happens. You can see the little guns popping out there. Well, you gotta time them right. If they're not popped out, if they pop out too early or too late, you die. But, I mean, this game is really cool. I mean, at the time there was nothing like this. It's just an amazing game. You could probably get on Xbox Live or something. I mean, they've remade it 100 times for all types of consoles. I mean, if you don't know who Sonic is, like, you're not from this planet. But eventually, yeah, he became the new Sega trademark character, which you don't see a lot of anymore. I mean, you know, Mario's Nintendo's trademark character, like Sonic Sega. Sony had Crash Bandicoot. I don't know what happened to him, but he was kind of their trademark. And Xbox, I don't even know. But, yeah, like I said, I mean, this is the old school Sonic. I'm sure most of you watching have played some of the newer ones. I mean, a lot of the newer ones are great. Oh, and there's Tails being an idiot. So that's where you get screwed with Tails sometimes. And this is me in the flying zone, which is really cool. Tails will just fly around and catch you. And like I was saying, the Sonic games, I mean, they keep making them. They're classic. And if you notice here, if you're wondering, that's not a Squirtle riding a Blastoise. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about, but yeah. That's not a Squirtle riding a Blastoise. This game was made way before that. But I mean, there's something about these side-scrolling 2D games, like, they're so classic, you can pick them up right now, start playing, and just have a ball. I mean, games like this don't get old. This is me ascending to one of the final stages. Tails can't keep up with Dr. Robotnik, who's running away, as usual. And so I just jump on his rocket ship and I fly away. You know, I mean, this game had some really cool music, as you can hear in the background. And this is the one downfall of the game. I mean, the game is pretty simple for the most part, but then you get to the Death Egg Zone, and it gets a little crazy. You don't have any rings, even if you had rings before, you don't anymore. And now you fight Metal Sonic. It's pretty crazy. And he kills me here, you'll see. The hitbox on him was really hard to hit sometimes. His little blades on his back would kill you if you just, like, were off by a little tiny bit. And here's me going to the final boss, and let's just say he's a bit challenging too. And you'll see that screen a lot, but there's ways around that. This is an example of a special stage. If you get 50 rings throughout levels, this is actually on co-op, but get 50 rings and you'll see checkpoints that they have, and if you're 50 rings at that point, you can go into this special stage, and if you beat the special stage 7 times, which consists of getting enough rings and getting the Chaos Emerald, eventually Supersonic, which you get either by using cheat codes or collecting all emeralds, which is pretty hard, but either way, I mean, Supersonic is crazy. Once you get them, you get 50 rings, you hit jump twice, and you turn into Super Saiyan Sonic, who just plows through stuff. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you've never played a Sonic game before, I recommend starting in the 2D era.